Alright, so this video is titled, "This is the last video you'll need to quit watching porn ever." Let's see.
I can guarantee you, this addiction, by the end of this video, will be gone. It will be vanished from your life, or you'll be doing it 10 times less than you normally do. And I can make that promise to you if you just log in, do yourself a favor, and just implement the things I'm going to tell you. This applies to everybody. It doesn't matter if you do this once every 30 days, once a day, 3 or 4 times a day. It doesn't matter. Okay? This applies to everybody. And as you can see, we're going to be using a house to represent this. When your house collapses, that is an equivalent of a relapse. So, our goal today is to ensure that this house does not collapse due to wind, hurricanes, floods, natural disasters. I'm going to explain to you how you can quit this stuff like you're a 5-year-old, okay? Let's get straight into it. I'm not here to waste your time. My camera's on like 10%. We need to do this quick. Now, most of you have just built this house. There's nothing to hold it up. The first thing that you need when you're building a strong house that's not going to get affected by external things such as wind, you need to build a foundation. Some of you already have this foundation. I'll get to you in a minute. Let's start with the boys who are new to this. You need to build this foundation. Now, what is a foundation in real life? A foundation is your reason for quitting. The reason why you want to quit watching porn. I want you to ask yourself right now, why did I click on this video? Yeah, why?
Well, I clicked on the video because you have hella views. So this tells me that most men are actually having real problems when it comes to dating and relationships, with getting women, getting girlfriends, getting multiple partners if that's what you want, just dating in general. And this video got, what, 1.4, oh shit, 4.5 million views in 5 months. It's crazy. So that's why I clicked on the video. But I'm still gonna hear you out. Let's talk about it. Let's hear. I'm here for the conversation. Let's get it.
Why do I want to quit watching porn? How is this affecting my life? You need this.
Well, it's affecting your life by, number one, it's gonna make you more fatigued, more tired throughout the day. You're not gonna have enough energy to be creative. You're not gonna have enough energy to have manifest things in your life. So that is a very big thing of why you should cut down on fucking porn. Number two, it's gonna make you have less delayed gratification. You need delayed gratification. Need it, especially in humans. You have to understand there is a process to get most of the things that you want that's going to be of value. That's number two. And obviously there's other ones, but I'll say it throughout the video. Let's get it.
Okay? You need this reason. If you don't have it, click off this video and go and do some journaling. Yeah? Once you have this reason, let's say that this is affecting your confidence with women. Right? You need to ask yourself, how will no confidence...
Well, hold on. I can give you a reason right now. If you don't have a reason, right, you don't want to be jacking off. Do you? Tell me right now. Do you really want to be jacking off? What they call it nowadays? Gooning? Do you really want to be gooning? Or do you want to be fucking bitches? Which one? You want to be fucking bitches? Do you want to be fucking hot bitches? Or you want to be gooning to hot bitches? I think most people, 99.99999% of men, probably want to be fucking hot bitches, right? Gooning is never going to make you fuck hot bitches. So by gooning, it's going to take away that energy, it's going to take away that frequency, it's going to take away that vibration when it comes to you achieving the actual goal you want, which is to actually fuck the bad bitches. It's going to take away from that. That is the reason right there. That can take care of over 50% of people that don't have a reason. It's going to take away from what you actually want. So if you don't have a reason, get that reason, which is going to take away from the things that you actually want.
Confidence with women affect my life negatively. If you have no confidence to go out there and talk to girls, you may never find your dream wife. If you never find your dream wife, you'll never be able to start your own family. You'll never be able to have a kid.
Yep.
Yeah? Imagine the pain of that. That pain is so much scarier than being absent from porn. You need to find this pain and need to, replace the pleasure of 2 or 3 seconds of busting a nut with a lifelong pleasure of starting a family. That might be a reason for you quitting. Another reason might be making money. It doesn't matter. Find your reason. Now, once you have your reason, most of you,
Also, I wanna hit home one more time. Delayed gratification is your friend. As a man, I promise you, hand on the. I got a Bible down here, so just act like I got a Bible. Hand on the Bible. Delayed gratification is your friend as a man. If you put in the work, you put in the hours of bettering yourself, working out, eating right, getting on the path of actually following people that have any type of career aspirations, a small business that you can learn from, making mistakes of creating, drop shipping, any of those fucking endeavors. I'm not even going to list all of them to make money. Just bettering yourself overall in your 20s or even just late, I'm sorry, not late, but early 20s, bro, in your 30s, and when you hit 28, 27, 29, 30, that's when the ball is in your court and you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. If you want to have the most baddest wife, you can get you the baddest wife. If you want to have multiple bitches and you just want to fuck around and do that, that's what you do. But if you're just going to fuck around your 20s, jack off, party, etc., you're not going to be able to put in the work to be having a lot of options when you hit 30. That's what I would say. Delayed gratification is your friend as a man, especially as a young man. I want you to know that.
Say most of you watching this video have your foundation, you have your goal, you have your reason for quitting, but it's not strong enough. What you need to do is build a foundation under the foundation or build a foundation on the foundation. Let's say you have to set an ambitious goal. The more ambitious your goal, the more porn's probably going to affect actually achieving that, so the bigger your foundation probably is. Let's say you want to be a millionaire in 3 years' time. Millionaire, 3 years' time. Okay, you have your reason. You want to retire your parents. You want to retire your family. You want to have location freedom, time freedom. You want to do what you love every single day. These are all your reasons. Okay, and porn is holding you back from doing that because you keep waking up late. You have no social skills. You can't network with people. You can't put quality time into your business. So many reasons.
You're tired. You don't realize that you're operating on 60%, 70% of energy, maybe even sometimes 50% of energy, because your energy is being released through your semen. You have to understand that. You have to. Even though you may think that you're operating in your full capacity, you are not. Point blank period. I will add that.
You're distracted by fucking booty and ass. I meant to say boobs and ass, but that's fine.
Booty and ass.
Let's say you want to be a millionaire in 3 years' time. I'm not a big fan of this, but what you can do is just go and tell your parents, I'm going to retire you in 3 years. Go and tell your friends, I'm going to be a millionaire in 3 years' time.
Oh, I like this. What's his name? Nah, hold on. Jake? Hey, I like that. I like that because what that is just putting it outward into the world. Number one, that's like manifestation energy type shit. But number two is making people your accountability coaches. It's like it's going to be like, damn, I want to be a big YouTuber, right? You tell that to all your friends, you tell that to your parents, etc. You tell that to everybody. If you're not on that path of becoming a big YouTuber, oh, you're going to feel that pressure from your friends, from your family, etc. They're going to be like, oh, you sleeping up, like you playing video games or you doing this and doing that. I thought you wanted to be a big YouTuber. You don't film no videos. I thought you wanted to do that. Oh, you ain't got no, oh, okay, damn, I guess you don't want to be a big YouTuber. And it's going to create that accountability in yourself to be like, damn, I'm fucking up. All right, let me go ahead and do this. All right, let me go ahead and make that video. Let me go ahead and do this. And it's going to take away from this fucking porn shit. So this is a great tactic. I love it. I love it. Let's listen to some more, baby. Let's go.
Tell social media, I'm going to be a millionaire in 3 years.
Let's go.
You tell your parents, boom. You tell your friends, boom. There is so much pressure on you to not watch this shit.
Yep.
Because it's holding you back from being that person. Right? You make this stronger. These are like your individual goals. Yeah, like to retire your family. You've told your parents, you told your friends, you told social media. You have to do this now. That is just an example. Okay? You might add to your foundation in a different way. Doesn't necessarily mean telling people. It doesn't mean that. Find a way to make this stronger. Put pressure on yourself. You need a little bit.
Now, I would definitely say tell people what you want to be. Tell people what you want to be. I'm telling you, that's a great point that you made. Jake, definitely tell people what you want to be, because it's going to put pressure on yourself, and they're going to be accountability coaches, whatever you want to call them, accountability coaches, responsibility coaches, etc. And it's going to give you that pressure that you need to succeed, for sure, for sure, for sure. A lot of times, as an entrepreneur, it's hard, bro. It's hard to make the change. I'm going to put it to you like this. It's easier to have a 9 to 5 and then wake up when they tell you to wake up, go to the job when they tell you to go to the job, take lunch when they tell you to take lunch, go home, etc. Get off work when they tell you to get off work, etc., etc. To me, I gotta be honest, that's easy. What's not easy is being disciplined to wake up at that exact same time for yourself. What's not easy is waking up or working out every single day for yourself. What's not easy is doing all those things that you need to do to achieve the goals that you need to have through your own discipline, through your own accountability of yourself. So that's why you tell your friends, your family, etc., so they can help you with that accountability, so they can help you with that. Because now it's like, damn, I got people that depend on me. Damn, I got people that look up to me. Damn, I got people that I said I'm going to do something and I'm not doing it. It's going to give you that. It's going to give you that motivation. It's going to give you that pressure, etc., when the discipline is lacking just so slightly.
If you have been struggling with this shit for years upon years, bro, it's not... Nothing changes if nothing changes.
Talk to me.
Simple. Nothing changes if nothing changes. You
Talk
need
to
to
me.
add something to this. Just experiment. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Tell your parents, I don't know, you're going to be a millionaire in 3 years, and if you don't like the idea, tell them it's a joke tomorrow. Just see. Okay? These are just examples. So, you've got your foundation. That's all good. You got that? Now, what's this? These are the actions you put in place every single day, which is stemmed from this. So, you need to create this before you create this. So many of you create this, which is your actions, your habits, before you create this. It doesn't work. If you don't have this, you might stay consistent for a day. You might have a really good day. You might have a productive day. You wake up at 5:30, you hit a workout, you go and cold approach some women, you work on your business for a couple of hours, you study for a couple of hours, but you can't keep this up for a couple of days. You go 2-3 days of consistency and then you give up. So, the best advice I can give you, once you have built your foundation, build a house that is directly related to the foundation. It's not, your foundation isn't really small, but then your house is really big. Your foundation isn't very big, but then your house is really small. You want it to match, okay? If you want to be a millionaire in 3 years' time, spend more time trying to make money. And your second goal is to get a girlfriend. Spend less time trying to get a girlfriend and more time trying to make money. That's how you do it. It needs to reflect what's on the bottom. Yeah? Simple. That's really it. That's really all you need here. Now, what most of you do, when this wind comes along, tries to fuck you up, put you in a slump. Yeah? What most of you do, what I've done so many times, it's really normal. You will have one relapse. You will relapse once. And this wind will take out one window. One window represents one relapse.
That win could be fear of missing out. That win could be your lack of abundance. That win could be your lack of options. That win could be you on Instagram and you see just bad bitches, but you yourself don't have bad bitches, so you need something to fill that void of you not having bad bitches in your life. That win could be a lot of different things, and a lot of triggers can come from that win. It could be as small as just scrolling on Instagram and seeing, the fucking thought pictures and shit. You could be on TikTok and you see the bop house, right? You see all the bop house bitches and you like, damn, those some bad bitches. Damn, they make $47 million, blah, blah, damn, blah, blah, blah. It can literally start with just that small little spark. So while you are building this foundation, I would also add a couple of actions, which is stop following all of them fucking bitches. Literally stop following all of them. Unfollow all of the Instagram thotties. Unfollow all of them. Unlike all of the Instagram thotties posts. Never like their posts again. If you want to watch it every once in a while, it scrolls down, okay, cool. But I would advise never liking. I would advise never commenting. I would advise never engaging in getting even close to putting yourself in a position to be like, damn, I want that. Damn, I don't have that. Damn, I feel sad. Damn, I'm nobody. Damn, fuck. You know what? I feel like jacking off. And then boom, you jack off. Like, so I want you to get away from that. Get away from that giving validation, giving your energy, giving your frequency, giving your vibrations to people that you are never going to meet. I'm going to just be blunt with it. Most of these women you're never going to meet. Most of these women you're never going to see, etc. Especially the more you do the action of gooning, jacking off, etc.
Okay? And let's say like 6 or 7 relapses represents your whole house collapsing. Okay? Just because a window breaks doesn't mean you ruin your whole progress. Just because you relapse at 3 p.m. doesn't mean you relapse 3 or 4 times a day. Nah, 3 or 4 times.
Well, hold on. If you relapsing at 3 p.m., you got a problem with you got a problem in your life. What is that? That's like school time, bro. That's like, hold on, you getting out of school at 3 p.m. Hold on now. That means you got some real issues in your life. Or that's right before work or right after work. Yeah, you got some real problems if it's 3 p.m. If it's like in the morning, if it's like late at night, okay, I can understand. But 3 p.m., you might have some real issues, my boy.
That day, and then you do it tomorrow, and you do it the next day, and you go the whole week being lazy. No, just because one window cracks doesn't mean you collapse your whole house, all right? You learn why this broke. Why did it break? Why did the wind hit this instead of this? Why did the wind hit this window instead of this door? You might have had an unproductive day because of external circumstances. Maybe your foundation was strong, but something else caused you to relapse. That's fine. All you can do is learn from it. Now, you kind of have to, ignore the house concept for this one. Let me stand in the middle. You kind of have to ignore the house concept for this. But when you do encounter an urge, you have a gust of wind, you have a hurricane, however strong the urge is. A hurricane is a really strong urge. Look, if your house is built strong enough, you're fine. But once you encounter this, I want you to observe the wind. I want you to observe the disaster that's about to collapse your house. Okay, can you control this? This is where the house example doesn't really matter. It doesn't really, align. Can you control the root cause of the urge? Okay, you might get an urge because your family are having problems and you're stuck in your room all day. You don't even want to go out. Yeah, because your family is constantly fighting. You can't necessarily control that. Something you can control is you waking up at 7 a.m. instead of 5 a.m. like you said. That's something you can control. So I want you to separate your urges. What's causing the urges? Can you control them? Can I not control them? Something you cannot control is just urges out of nowhere. They just pop up in your mind. Your favourite videos, they just pop up in your mind and you want to go and do it. You want to go and watch it. If you can control it, change it. Simple. Change it. Do something about it.
And one of those examples, like I said earlier, is you scrolling down Instagram and you're seeing the fucking badass bitches on your fucking feed because you've been gooning to all the fucking badass bitches. So your feed is literally filled with bad bitches. Your the real section is filled with bad bitches. It's filled with bitches literally doing, what's the word? Thirst traps. They doing thirst traps, etc. Again, go to your Instagram and unlike all that shit. Go to your Instagram and reset your algorithm. Go to Instagram and make sure you're not commenting, liking, etc. Again, if you want to look, you scrolling down your shit and you want to look, okay, cool. But don't like, don't comment, don't do none of that extra shit. And try your best to just avoid it altogether. But hey, sometimes that shit pop up and you look at it because you're like, damn, she fine as hell, but you keep it fucking moving. I think a lot of times most people are just bored. Most people don't have a reason, a guidance, or a purpose. So once you do find that purpose, and I mean you emotionally attach yourself to that purpose, a lot of the boredom that you have is going to go away because you're going to be chasing that purpose. A lot of times you're going to be just balls to the wall. I remember growing up and fucking, I would say up till 6 o'clock in the morning playing video games. Like if I wish goddamn I still had that same type of energy now that I did back then, because I used to go crazy on video games. I'm talking about first person shooter games, RPG games, all types of games. What do you call it? What's the one I used to destroy on N64? Fuck, Super Smash Brothers. Boy, I was going crazy on Super Smash. We used to be up all night. Super Smash Brothers, RPGs, roleplay games, all that shit. So you just gotta find something that you truly enjoy, that you truly have emotional attachments to, and then go balls to the fucking wall about it. If you want to be a streamer, if you want to be a YouTuber, if you want to be a fucking track star, you want to be a police officer, I don't know what it is that you want to do, but whatever it is, be balls to the wall about it. That would alleviate a lot of that boredom that you have. That would alleviate all of that free time that you have. And it will cut down on the fucking gooning and jagging off shit.
Better, bro. The best advice I can give you. If you can't control it, I know it sounds really selfish and just really like, just shit. But it's true. You need to learn to live with it. You need to learn to cope with it. I know it's really bad, especially if you're in a dark space. I know, bro. I've been through it. Alright? I've been through it. Not probably what some of you guys have been through, but I've definitely had urges that have come from just a dark place in my life. I know what it's like, bro, but you need to have this house built, and you need to transmute this energy that you're getting, this dark feeling, this depression, this sadness, whatever it is, and you just need to try your best to creating a better house, bro. That's what you need to do. Alright, you've got your foundation, you've got your goals. I hope this makes sense. I'm trying to explain this as simple as I can for you. Okay? Now, my camera's on 3%, so we have to hurry up. Last thing I want to tell you that is very, very important, and it applies to this and this. Your urges, one of the reasons your urges are so strong is because you put so much pedestal on porn. You put it up here, even though it's not even that good. It's not even...
No. This is, you had me. Like, this whole video's fire, but that's not it. It's because, number one, you're a young male. That's number one. That's biologically, you're going to be predisposed to have a lot of sexual fucking urges when you're young, and you have a lot of testosterone, you have a lot of hormones going through yourself, etc. You want to be fucking. It's not necessarily the porn, it's the amount of variety you can quickly have through the internet. Because I guarantee you, if you could have the same exact variety in person, it would be just a lot of fucking. It would be a lot of. It'd be on some freak off type shit. So it's not necessarily the porn. It's just the urge can be quenched fakely through the porn of urging the variety that you have as a man when you are a young man. Point blank period. And most of the times, that porn is gonna quench that urge just enough for you to be like, okay. But again, it's going to cause you to be tired. It's going to cause you to not be able to have energy for all the things that you want in your foundation that he was just talking about earlier. So other than that, let's continue the video.
Enjoyable. Are you smiling while you're jacking off? Are you smiling while you're busting a nut? Are you smiling while you're watching two people do it? No, you're not. Okay? You don't actually enjoy it. It is just a perfect way to escape how you're feeling. That's it. It's a perfect way for 90% of people. It is a perfect way to escape what you're feeling.
Yes, it's a perfect way to I'm gonna frame this perfectly. It's a perfect way to replicate the idea of having a variety of women in your life. That's what it ultimately is. But it's the fake version. It's not real. You are doing that to yourself to try to emulate you having those amount of women when it comes to variety. Because I guarantee you, if you had that chance in real life, you wouldn't be watching corn. You wouldn't be gooning. You would just be indulging in those activities.
Okay, so I want you to change your perspective on this stuff. It's not actually enjoyable. When you go and do it, you're not actually having a good time. You're just escaping from whatever you're feeling. And it's a perfect way to forget about everything. You're not thinking about anything else while you're watching that stuff, are you? But if you go for a run, which is another term of, you know, escaping from your thoughts are still there. Okay? So look at porn as just that, a source of escape. How can we...
Yes, a fake, simulated, quick, fake escape that is going to hurt you the more you do it. 1,000%. 1,000%.
Escape a different way. Exercise is a perfect example,
Yes.
but a perfect example is habits that align with your foundation, align with your goals.
Yes, 1,000%.
These are perfect ways to escape these thoughts. Or what you can do is you can observe these thoughts. You can dive into a meditation. Okay, really observe. I can't go deeper than this because my camera is about to die, but you get my point. You can reduce the power of these urges by simply changing your perspective on porn, bro. It's a dark industry, it's not good, okay? And you're just feeding that. Every time you watch it, you're only making it more popular. I know some of you are Christian, and your main motivator to not watch that stuff is because of the sin. Perfect, bro. How does not sinning affect your life positively? You probably already know. You need to go deep into this. As I said here, this is 95% of this video. All this shit comes with it if this is strong.
Yes. Yep.
So focus 95% of your attention here. That's how I quit. That's how I went from watching it 3 or 4 times a day to going over 1,000 days without this stuff. Okay? Of course, there's little psychological tricks you can do. There's science behind certain things, but this is 95% of what you need to know. Alright? Much love, brother. Go there and crush it.
Hey, that was a dope video, man.
And I'll catch you in the next one.
Dope video. I'm glad he's making content like this. I actually don't even see content like this. So I'm proud of this brother right here, man. That's dope. Helping men get away from this simp culture of uncontrollable urges. As a man, bro, you are only as good as how well you can control yourself. Bottom line. I'm going to say it one more time because, that was a banger. You are only as good as much you can control yourself as a man. If you are a fucking man that is, very dangerous, but you can't control that, you're not a good man. If you're a man and you have these type of urges and you can't control that, you're not a good man. A man comes to play when you do have these urges, but you still decide to say no. You still can do this bad thing, but you still decide, you still can do this bad thing. You can 100% do this bad thing, but you still say no. That's when it comes to play. That's when that discipline comes into play, and that's when you can start to say, hey, I actually don't feel like working out. I don't feel like fucking working out today. God, I'm tired. But you still do it fucking anyway. I don't feel like helping my family, going to work, etc. But you do it fucking anyway. That's what it means to actually be a man, to be disciplined. You do things regardless of your emotions, regardless of how you feel about them. You do them because that's your duty. You do them because it's right from your perspective. I'm not here to tell you what is right or wrong, etc. Whatever is right to you is what I'm saying. So you do things because that's what you're supposed to do. Period. Not because you feel like doing them, not because you're motivated, not because you have energy. No, because those are the things that need to be done. So that's where I want to get men back to. But I love this, man. This is a fire video, man. I love hearing shit like this and pushing the envelope of this fucking simp culture that we have. Fire video. Let me go ahead and like. All right, carrying on.